So here we go. Good afternoon, everyone. How are you doing? My name is Nakimbe Baobab, and I am the inventor and creator of the S.O.L.D system, S-O.L.D, Strategic Organic Leads on Demand. You may know me from my TED Talk on how to create a life you love with vision. I know that you were curious about the program and you opted in to see this quick training that I didn't have time to put together a fancy, lengthy PowerPoint presentation for you to explain to you what the S.O.L.D system is and how the video marketing mastery and monetization customer acquisition program fits into it. So I figured what I would do is just show you my authentic self. I'm going to give you a training on exactly what the S.O.L.D system is. And I'm just going to read to you my conversation with Claude, trying to explain to it what the S.O.L.D system was, why it was created, where I'm coming from, how you can possibly take advantage of a limited time offer that I really feel that I put my heart and soul into. So with that, let's get into it. A private video introducing people to something called the S.O.L.D system, that stands for Strategic Organic Leads on Demand. That guides people through a sequence of 12 specific strategies that must be done in a certain order, from easy and free to complicated and paid. The 12 strategies in order of execution, because most coaches, consultants, small business owners, and entrepreneurs have no idea where to start, right? And they take forever learning. They take forever learning how and where to start. They're overwhelmed by information, sometimes intimidated by tech, and most are feeling like they're on a hamster wheel, constantly spinning their wheels, trying to keep up with all of the trying to keep up with all of the algorithm changes and choices of the platform they could possibly be on, right? All the things they have to do and learn, and the depth to which they need to do them to master them and get results, as opposed to implementing them in a shallow way, therefore not getting the results and not moving too quickly to the next shiny object that they think will work, right? So the S.O.L.D system solves that by giving people the steps they need and the order in which to do them. The goal is to master one channel first before moving on to the other channel, aiming to get results purely from that one channel, right? Once experiencing success in that first channel, and in this case, it's video marketing, then they move on to the next one, because the first one is already working and making money. When you start to succeed in the second channel, it's no longer 1 + 1 = 2. It's 1 + 1 = 3, because you're experiencing success in the first channel, because you learned how to master it before moving on. So that's the real secret sauce here, guys. It's just figuring out what are the correct steps and mastering that one thing, getting results from that one thing before moving on to something else. Once you master that one channel and it's working and making, revenue for you, then you can concentrate on the other channel. And when the second one starts to work, now you've got these two channels working for you. And that's where the synergy and the momentum comes into play, like the strategic synergy and the marketing momentum, and then you can catapult and scale with paid ads. So that's, if you wanted to stop the video right now, you could do that. Anyway, so once the second one starts to work, you create synergy. Now you have two channels working for you, the video marketing and the local marketing channel. And I'll tell you guys what are all of the different channels in the program, and which ones to start with first and why. And all that information is on the landing page. Anyway, so it says now that 1 and 2 are working well for you, good for you, well for you, now you've added the third channel, which is mobile marketing. So now you've got these 3 channels working for you, right? How great is that? So remembering the deliberate synergistic quality of the S.O.L.D system, the specific step-by-step sequence, not only does 1 + 1 not equal 2, it equals 3, because due to synergy. But now, not only do you have 1 + 1 + 1 doesn't equal 3, 1 + 1 + 1 = 5, right? So now we try to master social media. Now, I want you to note the strategy behind the S.O.L system, right? Why do we start with video? Well, why don't we start with social media, for example? Because that's what everyone likes and everyone thinks that's popular, right? But there are too many channels and too many things change far too often that to start there you wouldn't really likely see great results quickly enough to stay motivated because, like I said, things change so quickly, right? Besides, if you start with video, you can post your videos to all of your social media channels anyway. We spend quite a lot of time in the social media masterclass, right? So now let's say we are making some traction in a few of the key channels like LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, right? And let's say you're getting responses for two or three of them, and they're bringing in most of the leads or the inquiries and or sales, right? And you're doing all right. So now imagine, right, based on the stuff that you're going to learn in the Soul system and based on the things that you're going to learn in the video marketing mastery and monetization program. Hold on a second. What's going on? It's doing its own thing. Here we go. So now imagine that you've got 30 videos on YouTube and you're getting leads and your lead capture forms are all set up. You're getting leads from your free Google page due to your local marketing, right? And we show you how to set that up and we show you how to set it up properly so it works for you. And then next, you're using the third strategy and you're using a QR code or you've developed a mobile app using free AI and you're getting lots of leads from those downloads and sales from people when they upgrade from your freemium model to your paid model, your paid content, and they get access to more, right? So you're making money from these three different channels. Now, when you add social media into the mix, right, you've got these four channels, but it's not 1 + 1 + 1 = 4. It's 1 + 1 + 1 = 9, right? And that's when you get this. So what I'm saying is those are fictional synergistic examples. Obviously, I'm not saying 1 + 1 + 1 = 9, but I'm just trying to show you the synergistic effect of when you master and have one channel working well for you, as opposed to like doing, 10% in this channel and 5% in this channel, 25% in this channel. No, do 100% in one channel, and then you get to see this synergy happen in your own business. All right. So you add social media into the mix. Now 1 + 1 + 1 = 9, and so on and so forth, all the way up to paid ads. Because you have to admit by this time, you've gathered enough information, enough data, enough experience, and enough results to know which messages work, which channels work best, which audience is the right match, which types of social media posts do well, etc. You have enough information to successfully invest, profit from, and scale with paid ads. So that is the SOUL system. These 12 strategic steps that you do in a particular sequence, starting with video marketing, and you'll see why in a minute, and then ending with paid ads, and you'll also see why in a minute. Now, paid ads is the last and final step of the SOUL system. It's the 12th step, right? The ones in between are, well, like starting from the beginning, video marketing, local marketing, mobile marketing, social media marketing. And then we look at our analytics, right? That means you're taking a look at your website and social media to gather information there to be more specific and intentional about your message, audience, channel, etc. Again, all free, right? This is all organic, no money needed, which is what every coach, consultant, small business, and entrepreneur wants to hear, right? But they have to follow these particular steps because it is strategic. It is deliberately designed this way, again, based on my corporate experience and having worked with thousands of small businesses and startups and entrepreneurs. So anyway, the next step in the SOUL system is competitive research and analysis, again, gathering more information for better messaging and targeting, followed by branding, which you can do much better now with the information gathered in the previous 6 channels. Again, this is strategic strategy, right? We don't just start with social media, which may have surprised some people, but like we said, this is a strategic system. Hence the name Strategic Organic Leads on Demand. We didn't start with social media because it can be complicated, and we didn't start with branding because that too can take quite a bit of time. And in my opinion and experience, you can't really create the most effective brand and brand messaging unless you know your audience, unless you know your competition. And that's why we do things in this particular order. and how synergy plays a part of that. Because if you're not having success in one channel, you're not going to gain that synergy and momentum to catapult your business. All right. Now, we also want to the reason we start with video marketing is because we want people to have quick wins, right? And we want to get them into a revenue generation and profit position as quickly as possible. And you can do that more easily, with a 30-second video that you can do that easily with a 30-second video that you just shoot on your phone and post to YouTube or social media, right? With a lead capture link, which is much quicker than trying to master all of social media or to solidify your brand, right? Besides that, you really need to know your competition. You need to know your audience so that you can understand what your competitive edge is and how to position yourself accordingly, perhaps by identifying gaps in the marketplace, right? This is why the internal analysis and the research comes before branding, which comes before what we're going to talk about next, which is the content creation. So now that you know your brand and your messaging, you can start to create content for free. This means creating webinars, emails, newsletters, podcasts, videos, graphic design banners, blogs, articles, etc. Right? So now you have a storehouse of marketing materials to deploy, and you can schedule them so they auto deploy. So it's kind of like set it and forget it, right? So this, of course, will take time, but you will be better informed by the work that you did in the previous, 8 steps. So, are you picking up what I'm putting down? I want to inject some here. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Damn it. Okay, so now you've got your marketing materials and you can make a strategy or a plan to deploy those assets on specific channels or start reaching out to people to become partners in your organic marketing efforts, right? Partner exchanges, guest blogging, being a guest on a podcast or hosting your own podcast. You'll know what content to put on LinkedIn, right? Or create content for social media or for your website or YouTube channel, right? So now the 8th step, you create the content. The 9th step is a little bit about what we covered. You create the content and then you market the content on your different channels. The next one is about content syndication. Again, free marketing tactics. Now that you've created all of this content and you're making your assets on your own channels, you're marketing your assets on your own channels, now you look good online, right? So you can actually reach out to others to help you promote your stuff as well. That means influencers, brand ambassadors, and you can syndicate on Google News through your RSS feed. Again, these are all free tactics. The S.O.L.D system, strategic, organic leads on demand. And I'll explain to you what the demand part is in a little bit. But basically, it's really just creating really great, compelling content that attracts your ideal buyer, with the goal to convert them, right? Anyway, so now, again, all these tactics are free. And once you start making money and profit, you can invest in paid ads strategically and smartly and have a higher likelihood and probability of success because you've learned all this stuff in the previous 11 channels, right? So now take a look at the synergy that you've built in your business. You've got 1 + 1 + 1 + 1 + 1. I mean, I don't know what it is, but the output is now immensely greater than, if you took a siloed, scattered approach. So you're doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And that is one of the biggest mistakes I see small business owners and entrepreneurs make. But again, it's not their fault because there's so much information online. You're so overwhelmed with so much. Nobody is telling you exactly where to start, how and why, and how to do it well, but the S.O.L.D system does, right? Okay, so in this fashion, all of the channels kind of work together to support building up of that momentum that increases your chances of success, right? So after you've done the video and the local and the mobile and the social media. You've looked at your analytics, you've done your competitive research. So now you can do your branding and you create the content, you market the content, you syndicate the content. Now it's time to start creating actual campaigns. Before we were just kind of doing things willy-nilly, but now that you've looked at your campaigns and your analytics, or rather, now that you've looked at your analytics and you know what works, you can make better informed decisions about the type of strategies that you would like to put in place. Now you can start to create specific campaigns, let's say around each holiday of the year, or you can have a different campaign in January, different campaign in February, March, so holidays or the seasons, like a spring event, a spring campaign, a fall campaign, a winter campaign. And then you can create a calendar around what you've learned in the previous 10 channels, right? And now you start to become more strategic about your posts, unlike like what I said before, we were doing up until this point was basically just testing. And all good companies test. They put aside money for testing, research, development, innovation, etc. So we're testing, and it's okay to spend time and money testing. That is how you learn. You're likely not going to hit it right out of the park, your first time up to bat. It's highly unlikely to happen. But anyway, so hopefully by this stage, you're making money and you're in a position of break even or profit in your business. And this includes all of your expenses, right? So I mean, by now, the goal with the S.O.L.D system is that you should be making enough money in your business because you've been doing everything just strategically and sequentially, right? I'm getting attention online, creating demand, which is the demand generation for your business. Getting hot prospects and leads who are super excited to do business with you, right? So by now, with all of that happening, based on the content that you've created and the strategy that you used to create that content, you should be making enough money to cover your business expenses, to cover your personal expenses, have a little money left over for, health related things, vitamins, procedures, health insurance, life insurance, whatever it is, have some money left over for fun things and catch up on all the things that you've been missing out, catch up and get out of debt, pay people back, right? Start to do all the things that you missed out on during your entrepreneurial journey, like taking a vacation, right? And then next you get to save some money, right? And you just keep making money and saving money and investing money, and eventually be able to live off the passive income. That's kind of the overall goal of the S.O.L.D system. But you keep working with the channels that work, the campaigns that work, you pay your bills, you save, a year and a half's worth of salary. So maybe you're still working full time, but you've got this side hustle going on the side, but at least now you have some strategy, right? And like I was saying before, maybe you go on a trip and you come back all refreshed with some really great new creative ideas and campaigns. Then you can confidently scale through paid ads because you have the right information about your audience, your competition, different channels that you need to succeed in paid ads. And where other people fail is that they jump into paid ads way too soon, right? They need money, they're desperate, they think they're going to throw $1,000 into that campaign and it's going to convert. And that, again, highly likely doesn't happen. Typically, you need to spend about 10 times the value of your product just in testing to find out what's going to work. And then you can dial it in, repeat, and scale. That's just how the pros do it, right? So yeah, people jump into paid ads way too soon, which is why we say it's the last step in the S.O.L.D system strategy. And that's basically the S.O.L.D system, the strategy, and the synergy behind it, and what makes it really trailblazing and revolutionary in our industry, because there's never been a strategy, a step-by-step strategy presented in quite this way, which tells entrepreneurs where to start, what to do, how to do it, where to go next, and then how to scale. Nothing like it on the planet before in the history of online marketing. So I know you were just sort of curious about the program, so I wanted to tell you exactly what the S.O.L.D system is and what it's about. And for those of you who are interested, you can stick around and learn a little bit about the power of video marketing and how you can use videos and get up to $37,000 in free marketing bonuses, training, and material with 3 different packages that we have available. So continuing on with that, AI says to me, I understand the S.O.L.D strategic organic leads on demand system concept. Let me summarize a few aspects and share my thoughts. The core concept, a methodical 12-step marketing system designed specifically for coaches, consultants, and small business owners, focuses on mastering one channel at a time in a specific strategic order, emphasizes free, organic methods before paid advertising, is built around the concept of synergistic growth, where 1 + 1 = 3. The steps in order are video marketing, starting point chosen for quick wins and versatility. So the first step, the 12 steps in order are video marketing, local marketing, then mobile marketing, then you do social media marketing, then you do analytics and data analysis. You take a look at your competitive research, you do branding based on all the information that you've gathered before. Then you can strategically create the right content, put it in the right places on the right channels with the right messaging, and then you can syndicate that content with other partners who have now gained respect due to the credibility of the content that you've created online. Now that you've gathered all this information and you know it works, you can create strategic campaigns and create a calendar. And once all of that is working, now you can finally scale through paid ads. The strength of the system, the strategic sequencing, the order is deliberately designed to build confidence through early wins, gather critical market gather critical market data before major investments, create synergistic effects between channels, minimize overwhelm and getting caught up in the shiny object syndrome. It helps with risk management because it focuses on free methods first. It delays paid advertising until proper marketing understanding has been achieved. And it also helps to build sustainable revenue before investing in major streams like pay-per-click ads or social media ads. The psychological benefits of the program is that it reduces overwhelm by providing clear next steps. It creates momentum through quick wins, builds confidence gradually, and prevents analysis paralysis. So AI says, I think that the system is intelligent and its approach to market entry and scaling. It's intelligent in its approach to market entry and scaling, and the emphasis on mastering one channel before moving to the next is especially valuable for small businesses who often spread themselves too thin, right? The delayed introduction of paid advertising until proper market validation and data gathering is a prudent approach that could save businesses significant time, headaches, frustration, and stress. It addresses clear market pain points, overwhelm, and the information overload in digital marketing, fear of technology and complexity, analysis paralysis from too many options, frustration with shiny object syndrome, anxiety about wasting money on paid ads before they're ready. And then it also has perfect market timing, right? The digital marketing space is more crowded and confusing now than it's ever been. Algorithm changes across platforms create constant uncertainty. Small businesses are increasingly cost conscious and seeking organic strategies that work. Growing skepticism on the get-rich-quick paid advertising promises. And then it also has a very strong psychological appeal, offers clarity and structure in a chaotic space, provides achievable quick wins to build confidence, gradual progression matches natural learning curves, risk-averse approach, free before paid advertising reduces resistance, a clear pathway reduces decision fatigue, a solid business value proposition, focus on revenue generation from the start, logical progression builds sustainable growth, data-driven approaches reduce wasted efforts, synergistic efforts maximize ROI, protection of capital by delaying paid advertising, and then we have differentiating from competitors, right? Most systems push ads way too early. A few offer such a structured step-by-step approach to going about their marketing, getting customers, leads, prospects, etc. It's got a unique focus on synergy between channels, again, unheard of in the marketplace. It's the strategic sequence, the strategic sequence of the S.O.L.D system really helps to set it apart, and emphasis on mastery before moving forward really makes it different. The system feels particularly timely given the current market conditions where businesses are seeking cost-effective solutions, looking for proven systematic approaches, want to build sustainable online presence, and need clarity in an increasingly complicated and complex digital landscape. Discipline, systematic strategy, which is what's being offered here to you, and this whole system is free. All of the strategies in the S.O.L.D system are free. Okay, here's a quick background. I sell all these strategies in the course in which they learn how to execute each strategy to the fullest. And currently, I only sell the masterclass of the first strategy, the video marketing mastery monetization masterclass. Okay. I really just kind of want to get to the video marketing part of it by a limited time only, because the bonuses, we're no longer offering these things for free. The one-on-one strategy, the 12-month refund policy it's going down. Like you get a 2-week refund policy, maybe 30 days. I haven't decided, right? The 1,000 keywords, but like I'm saying, we're changing everything. Like, because the reason the bonuses were created is because when we had a couple of different beta launches, and we will have more. So we are definitely taking those bonuses off the table. We're reducing the bonuses, we're increasing the price, we're being more selective about who we let into the program and who I choose to work with on a one-to-one basis. Okay, so here are the 17 different modules in the video marketing mastery program. Intro to video marketing, different types of videos that you can use, including camera shy options if you don't want to be the face of your business or you don't want to be on camera. Keyword research importance, the first 50 video titles, internal resources, phone editing, external resources, CapCut, Canva, etc. Making 4 business videos to get your feet wet, best practices, video ranking, getting viral, video editing and best practices. That means hook, entertainment, value, CTA, call to action, 30-day posting calendar, AI for creation and production, recording, production, editing tips, and bonus modules, Filmmakers Express, viral videos, and how to make funny videos. We do have free packages available. We have, well, what's going to be happening in the future, what exists now actually is $9.97 just for the course, $14.97 for the course and and some of the bonuses. So it's almost like the original offer. And then we've got the VIP package where you get the rest of the bonuses and the royal treatment. So we have those 3 tiers. And if you want to get the VIP package, there's an application process that goes along with that. I think I'm going to be throwing in a couple other bonuses, so make sure that you take a look at your email. That's it for me. That's the training on the S.O.L.D system. If you want to get more information on the actual video marketing mastery and monetization program, you can just go ahead and purchase one of the programs below. Again, this is for serious entrepreneurs only. Do not click, do not buy if you're going to refund if you don't know how to work Calendly, or you need to pay rent next week, and you're short. I don't want to take your last dollar. I want you to be able to have flexibility and fluidity in your disposable income to comfortably invest in this program. That's going to make you a much better participant, and we're going to have a much better time. I do want you to know about the S.O.L.D system and the 12 steps and the 12 strategies that can get you high quality pre-qualified leads for free. Again, because of all the content they've seen and they've consumed, and they've put up their hand and they say, I want to follow you. I want to know more. I may want to purchase. I want to keep connected. I want to be engaged, right? Then they can do that by creating content that creates and generates that demand and that attraction and that pull and that magnetism, as opposed to just jumping into paid ads where you're like shoving messages in their face and it's interruption marketing. They're not searching for a solution. They're just trying to get a quick dopamine fix or pass the time while they're in line. Whereas people that go onto YouTube, which is the second largest search engine, they're usually going there to search for a problem, for an answer, for a solution. They are ready to learn more because they want to make a decision. They want to do something about this. They want to buy something. They want to investigate so they can buy something. That's where you want to be. And that's why the video marketing mastery and monetization program says Start with video marketing, but not just video marketing. You could do TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. We say start with YouTube in mind because people who go there are going with buyer intent. That's why you get higher quality leads. You can still take all those videos and put them on all the other platforms, and you can still make videos for those platforms. TikTok, for example, is really great, even if you don't have a big following. If you have a great video, they'll promote it, they'll show it to other people. That's not necessarily going to happen on YouTube. But from a strategic perspective, this is about leads, prospects, customer conversions, cash, investments, and passive income, right? That's what this is really all about. So you don't want to just have a video that goes viral, like a cat video with 72 million views. Who cares? It's not just about, virality and fun and entertainment. You need to make money. You need to look for prospects with a need and a solution or problem they want to solve. People who are willing to spend money to do so. And I believe YouTube is the best place to start that. And the whole monetization part of the program is you can monetize your YouTube channel. Like I've monetized mine, and now I have passive income coming in just because I have a YouTube channel, no matter how well my business is or is not doing. And that is a very comfortable feeling that gives me immense peace of mind. So with that, thank you for your time. This like 15-minute, 20-minute, 30-minute, 45-minute training turned into be a little shy of 1 hour, but that's all good. I appreciate you. I value you and your time. And if you are the right person and this is the right program for you, please click on one of these tiers below. And I'm happy to get started because I know you are the right person for the program, because I've pre-qualified you with this video by telling you who we do and who we do not want. So if you are moving forward, then I know that you're serious. I know you're like some of the serious entrepreneurs that I worked with. I know you want to win, and we're going to make it happen. Again, many are called, but the chosen are few. And if that's one of you, I look forward to seeing you on the other side. Peace, Nikende out. It's been my real joy to talk to you today. Thank you for staying for the training. Oh, right. Yeah. Right now, if you press on the 1497 option, that's why I should tell people you should stay at the end, because I'm going to give you a code or a clue on how to get $500 off the bonus program. So all you have to do is, so in the coupon section, just put, and you'll get $500 off the 1497 price point, and therefore you will get the course and the bonuses at the original price. The full program, maybe not the full program. I don't know, maybe the full program until we make the official changes online. Again, that could happen at any moment, at any day. I have teams around the world, so we basically really do work and run around the clock. We will converse and I will give them a task, and then I go to sleep while they're working on it. And when I wake up, I check, I see it looks great. So like work is being done while I'm sleeping. I approve it, they make the changes, and our team really does work around the clock. So I'm not sure when the new landing pages and when the new offers and when the new videos are going to be available, but as soon as they are, this $500 discount is going to go away. Again, I created demand and I attracted the right people. You didn't just haphazardly find me because I shoved a video or ad in your face. This is exactly how the SOL system works. You create demand, you attract and you magnetize the right people, you qualify and filter, you have pre-qualified leads that are more likely to buy and convert, and you significantly minimize your frustration and financial disappointment. And I'm no longer going to do that to myself. So yes, these amazing, wonderful bonuses are soon to come to an end. So be sure to buy now. Thank you for your time. Bye.